Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Charles and this is episode 21 of our series here on the Pichonniere Valley. Well, there is our forest that we found out in the last episode. We can't cut with our tree harvester, so we've got a nice lush forest over there now, and it looks like it's going to be a permanent feature. Now, I do have a mod that will let me go in and change all of one tree type to another type. So technically, I could cheat like that, but I won't. I kind of like the trees. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Anyway, I can't cry over spilt milk for the entire episode, so I've got plenty to do today. First, oh Lord, where have I left my tractors? Oh, yeah, this tractor. I moved the water barrel out of the way. I did some housekeeping. I'll come back for that. As soon as I got on today, I got notifications that we are out of storage space at a couple of different places. Of course, we have to go and get all of the flour from our mill up here. Last I checked, we still had a little bit of oat left in that, so it hasn't quite finished that out yet. We just don't have any more that we can put in it. So we'll start doing that. I also got notification there that the goat milk has no further place left to spawn, so we'll have to clear that as well. Oh, it was ready to get rid of them today. It just, bam, loaded. I usually have to wait. I usually get the first 4 and then the rest of it I have to wait on, so I guess that's all it's gonna spawn. Okay, we'll get that back in our little handy storage facility back here. Okay. And then we'll run down to our goats. Yeah, we have got plenty to do today, and some big jobs, really. And I have no idea how much of it might end up in time lapses and things like that, but we will have to see. We've got one field to plant. We have a ton of fields to mow. We've got 3 grass fields, including one of our new ones, and we've got the alfalfa field to mow. Not only do we have to mow all of those, we have to bale all of those, and on the alfalfa field we have to roll all of those. Not roll. Pfft, what am I thinking? We have to wrap all of those. So okay. Okay, so that should get this. That should get that cleared out. I'm gonna just take this back up to the yard. I'm not gonna do anything with it quite yet. I'm just gonna get it out of the way. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, uh, the price of the goat milk is, at its highest point is over 9,000. Currently, I think it's around 7. So that seems like, oh, it's a really bad time to sell because you're not getting a good price now. Um, who wants to lay bets on where this ends up? That wandering cultivator is almost sure to wander off somewhere. It hasn't started going anywhere yet, so maybe, just maybe, this will be the time that it stays where we put it. Oh, getting stacked up with my tractors over here. Get our mower out. We'll go ahead and get it started. Let's see. Now that alfalfa field is going to take the longest, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get this one. Oh, hello, car. Couldn't see you because of the tree limbs there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get this one started on this field down here. And I'll put that on a worker. I really hope this is still on swathing. Oh, it's not going to tell me because it's on a worker. Yes, it is. Oh, don't let me stop you. I was just in the way for a minute. Okay, so yeah, it's a couple $1,000s down from its peak and everything, but I shouldn't discount that it's still $7,000 per 1,000 liters, which is better than most things. A better price than most things we sell per 1,000 liters, just on its own. So, okay, now yeah, getting this out of here is going to be a bit of a trick. Now, before I go anywhere, barley, oat, canola, sorghum, long grain rice, oilseed radish, grass, red beet, carrots, parsnips, peas, spinach, green beans. Yeah, just making sure. Because it wouldn't plant the rye, and I just needed to make sure that it would plant green beans. Green beans, I like them because they are plentiful, they are profitable, and they grow fast. Which means that we'll be able to plant this field over here in green beans, and then we'll be able to, after we harvest those, turn this field around and plant something else in it. Theoretically, I've got enough seed and fertilizer in there, so let's see what a worker. Where in the world are you going? Okay, workers, you're not making me real confident here. Oh, they're going to do this field diagonally? Okay, well, more power to them anyway. Okay, so I am going to now our water barrel here is completely empty. So while I've got workers going on some of the things, I am going to run down and grab some more water. I guess I will get it from right down here. Technically it's the closest one. Our closest water source. I don't think I'll be... Oh yeah, okay. Helper hasn't even gotten around on one headland down here yet. There we go. Refill that. Now I have to pay attention to what tractors I'm using for what today, because I can't remember if like this tractor will pull the mower. At some point I might have to switch the mower over to this tractor and use the Massey Ferguson to start baling. Okay. I'm just going to go through the bushes here because I left my trailer sitting in a bad space there. Okay, this will take a good portion of this anyway, I guess. If not the whole thing, anyway. I haven't looked at any contracts for today, but that until we get our work done on all these fields, that hardly seems to matter since we can't rent equipment to do contracts with. Yeah, it very nearly did take it all. Okay. Okay, well, no use clogging up this tractor with... excuse me. Got something caught in my throat this morning. No use clogging up this tractor with milk. So I'll go ahead and sell that, get a little bit of money into our... added to our pot here. Yeah, we passed our field of poplar over there, and it's still got something like 4 or 5 months, I think, of growth before that's going to be ready to harvest. We do have our new poplar harvester head for our combine that I have never used before, so we'll get to see that in action the first time. Although I do have to think, I don't know where, when we harvest that, it's going to make wood chip, and I don't know what the price of wood chip is going to be at the time. At the time when that's harvested, but I almost think that I have to sell it I just have a regular, unlike my normal, I just have a regular silo, a regular grain silo and everything. So not being multi-fruit, I can't, I can't just store like all my products in it and everything. So I won't have anywhere to store. Okay, another 50,000 with 2,652 in the environmental score reward. So that gets us up to 242,000. Okay. But yeah, the the wood chip, it's going to leave me with no, with no silo to put it in, and it's going to be just stuck in our trailer, which I don't know. I don't know how soon after that we're going to need that trailer for harvesting some of our other crops. So how long it can actually sit in that trailer is a question. So I may just end up having to sell it off the field, even if it's not at its absolute best price. So, things to think about. Okay, so I've emptied the goat milk. I've emptied the spawn point at the mill, even though we'll probably have to do that again toward the end of the episode. Yeah, those trees do obscure the obscure the view coming around that corner. It's hard to see traffic coming. Yeah, now that they're all filled in with leaves and everything, no more. We'll go ahead and get this too. We may have more of these spawn before the end of the episode. So. Another $43,575 with 2311 for our environmental score reward gets us up to 287,855. That might even be enough to buy a new field if we wanted to. That's going to have to wait for a little later in the episode, though. Let's see how our worker is getting on down here. Okay, it's gotten 2 headlands done. Now it's driving around that center part trying to, I don't know, map it. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I think a worker is going to spend a lot of time just going around in a circle here. Let me... oh, hold on. There's something I need to take care of, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, sorry about that. I had a message come through. Okay, yeah, worker. Yep, I did block you and stop you, because I am going to dismiss you. This is going to be a lot faster if I just go and do it myself. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're covering much more ground much quicker. Won't lay it down in the exact pattern that the worker was trying to, but that's okay. Get this little bit here, and we'll come around for another round. Yeah, I'm missing little bitty tufts of grass here and there, and I'm trying to be not so obsessive about needing to go back and get all of those. Although, you know, I mean, there is some logic to it. Every little bit's going to add to the total, so. And this, of course, will, this grass will just be baled up and be put into our goat enclosure for food. This is the first mow of the season, so okay, now this can go back up here. I think our Deutzfahr tractor will pull this. So I'm gonna unhook that right there and take this over. No, wait a minute. Nope, that's our lime spreader. Yeah. I have the baler over here. And maybe, or at least hopefully, I have not blocked it in with trees. Okay, we're getting it out a little bit blind there, but that's all right. Going in the right direction anyway. Unfold that. Now I believe I did try it before on another field, and I could get a worker to bale. And we have a bale almost done in the baler right now, so we'll see if I can set them off. Okay, just don't get stuck or run in the water. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'll have to come back and check on that. I want to get our other tractor up here hooked to the mower and get it started on the next field. I suppose now that I've got a grass field going, I should really, since it's going to take a lot of steps, see how this does at pulling this for one. But I suppose I ought to start on our alfalfa field up here, because it is going to take quite a while. Okay, let me... Yeah, seems to be pulling it. We'll see how it does on some of the hills. Might slow it down a little bit, but we will see. Okay, and well, this is a big field. It's going to take a long time, and it is a perfect time for a little bit of time lapse. So I'll see you on the other end of it. Okay, I am going to stop doing that for just a minute because I'm looking across the way here, and obviously our guy over here has not finished. Because he is stuck again. And who knows how long I've been having my money wasted there. Now I'm not getting all the way out to the edge of the field. We'll see how much of the rest of this the worker has missed that we're going to have to go back and get. If I had to bet, it's most of the headland. Some little interior pieces too. And get down into this corner here. Why does that corner there look like it didn't get planted? I know I went over there. Let's see. Yeah, the seeder is turned on. Okay. I thought, oh my gosh, if I've just been going with it down this whole time and I haven't actually turned it on, that will be awful. Ah. Okay. Now is not the time to have me running into trees, not after we had our problems in the last episode with trees. It may make me more inclined to come and take those out. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it did start raining, which is not ideal for planting and mowing and baling, but the game lets you do it. So, and there is no penalty like there is with harvesting or anything. So we're gonna do it. Because otherwise I'm not sure how much this day is going to get away from us. Okay, now it's just getting all these individual spots. I don't know that I'm going to worry about getting quite over to the edge of the field near those telephone poles. I think there was just a little well, I thought there was. Maybe I got that. Or maybe I just can't see it coming from the in. Oh, there it is. I knew I had seen something in here. Little patch there needs to be planted in. Okay, well, that's one job completely done. I've gotten a sizable portion in that time lapse. I got a sizable portion of our alfalfa field cut anyway. Still a big chunk to go, but it is a big, big field. So now place your bets. How many tries will it take? I'm going to take some of our canola out there. Okay, we're in. Look at that. Got it in the first time. Wow. Okay. Well, that suddenly means that I don't have anything for this tractor to do. I'm going to run down how the last did. Okay, they're not even spinning wheels or doing anything. They're just sitting here. Oh, man. Workers. Let's see. Is the lower pickup? I still got to do that. Okay. Oh, this tractor is struggling with this baler, so I'm thinking that I'm going to have to put our bigger tractor onto the baler here now that it's done with the seeding. But maybe I can tolerate this tractor doing this long enough to finish what's left in this field, maybe. Okay. Didn't do such a good job of turning the corner there or staying in line with it, but okay, and a real mess down in this corner too. Oh, because there's a bale sitting in the middle of it. Okay, now we have to try not to back into our crop there, because I have taken out edges on enough of that already. And of course I did not reset the bale counter before I started the worker going, so no way to tell how many, no way to tell how much, how many bales we've actually made during this session. I guess it's not really the number of bales that matters, it's going to be the total number of them. Or not what I meant to say. It's not going to be the total number of bales, it's going to be how many liters of food we get into the goat enclosure. Okay, well, let's get most of what's down here. Now this corner is going to take a bit to clean up. Now this should be the worst of the baling and stuff, as far as, you know, so many turns and everything, because there are obstructions in this field that we have to kind of go around. The rest of them, hopefully, will be a little bit more easy, I guess. Okay, there's a bit down through here. I'll turn around and go and get the bit that's on the top of the concrete pad there. Okay, now where? There's a little bit, big chunk of it left down here. This corner, and will it let me pick up? Oh, no, 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 don't do that. Does that put me right back in the same place again? Okay. Okay, we'll go down this way then. It doesn't want to let me turn the other way. Oh, good. It's letting me pick up some of that. Some of this that's been laying in the road. Not used to that. Normally when it gets into a road, it won't let you get anything. It says it's out of your area or whatever. Caught the edge of the overhang there or something. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go all the way around this bale. Yeah, definitely gonna switch this over to the bigger tractor for doing the rest of it. Okay, I have turned it off and picked up the little grass header on that. Take it up here. Now we do have, let's see, well, yeah, because we got grass in here, and if I went right up to the, alfalfa field, would it change the grass bale? But some of what comes out of there would be let's see, well, it'll unload those too, and those will be grass. I want to take this off. Did the rain stop? No. Well, still showing on the map. Just maybe I got under a limb and the sound of it just went away for a minute. Okay. Well, man, at this rate, I'm not sure if we will get. Oh. Yeah. At this rate, I'm not sure if we will get all of this done today. Just this field is going to take forever. Are they going to follow those lines, or are they're going to go right across and run it diagonally, aren't they? Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm not going to make you watch all of this. I'm going to finish mowing this field. I'm just going to cut it out, and then I'll catch you in progress when we come back. Okay, yeah, I did take over from the worker. I finished mowing this field. The worker was insisting on doing a very inefficient going across the field diagonally. And in the entire time that it had taken me to finish mowing the field, they had gotten all of like 4 bales done, I think. It was crazy. So anyway, I have baled up probably maybe a little less than half of this field so far. It is still raining. We're getting down on time. We are not going to get all of our fields mowed and everything today. I do need to take this tractor and hook it to our big. Well, I can use this one, I guess. I don't need to use the big trailer. I'm not going very far with the bales, so. And okay. That gets those 2 out of the yard. And we just need to take all these and put them in our enclosure for the goats. They are not they're not really in imminent danger of running out of food or anything, but you know, with more of them in there now, they are running through it faster. We had them at one time up around 90,000 liters, and I think they're down to around 30 now. So, but it has been quite a few months since we gave them any grass. Okay, and let's see, pull down here. Take those off. Nope. And I have to unload them on the other side. Okay, and it's gotten all those now, so now I will turn the loading back on. Should be able to grab the rest of these bales. So 7. So we got 9. Got 9 bales from this field. That's 18,000 liters. Okay. We also need to go back up to our mill because it has spawned another four pallets. Now we're down to about 9,000. No, I think 9,000 liters was what I was down to oats in there. Anyway, we're getting down to the very last of our oats. It's not going to make too many more pallets. We just need to clear out what's there so it actually can make some more. I do have our mower and tractor staged down in this next grass field here. So we've got this one here and then our new one across the creek there. Still to go, so we'll have to do that. We'll have to get those done in the next episode. I don't imagine these should take too much, especially since I've cut down some of the room on this one, or some of the available grass space. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is. It's a little over, just over 9,000 liters, and ticking down now. So, yeah, it'll hold a max of 6,000 liters. That's it. That's why we have to empty this thing multiple times. Okay. It's not our usual full load, but it's partial, and it gets it out of the way. So we will have to empty it one more time before it can make the last. Let's see. We'll have to empty it one more time before it can make the last of the oat flour. Now, we didn't get any of since we didn't finish baling that, the alfalfa field. We also, I never did get to wrapping those bales because I am going to turn those into silage. I suppose after we turn them into silage, we can just leave them sitting in the field until we need to go and pick them up. Or I can just put them on the big trailer and leave them sitting on there. Okay, now, don't know. Yep, there's been something spawned since we were down here last. We have the trailer, we might as well use it. Where will our money end on today? It's another 14,000, gets us up to 302.47 now. Yeah, I knew it would want to do that because I hadn't been in the menu here, so. Just for fun, let's see what. Okay, yeah, this animal dealer contract right here, it says the animal dealer urgently needs a specific item. Can you deliver it? And it says consumables. That's all it says, and it gives you the equipment down here that it gives you if I was allowed to borrow equipment. this tanker will only hold slurry and digestate. And I know that because I ran into this when I was playing another map. I started playing on another map, and I was kind of theorizing about what other maps I might want to play on and shoot series on. And so I was playing this one, just kind of try the map out, and that contract was on there, and I said, okay, I'll go try and do that. And it never told me exactly what the consumable was, and it never told me where to go on the map. I couldn't find anything on the map that told me where to go to get it, but it was supposed to be delivered to the animal dealer. So getting frustrated with that, not knowing where to, not being able to find where to go to get it, I just used my easy development controls and filled the tanker with both slurry and digestate, and it would not give it to me. And I'm guessing that's because I didn't take the step of picking it up from wherever it wanted me to, but it didn't tell me where it wanted me to. So, yeah. So anyway, these are the contracts. There were a couple of bale wrapping contracts, bale collecting deadwood fertilizer, hoeing, deliver the product to the sales station. It is urgently needed there. Sugar beet. They only need quantity 3,600 liters. Well, while we've got a little bit of time left, let's go ahead and I don't know. Okay, we'll accept the contract. Now, where? Okay, that's the sugar mill. So I'm guessing it wants sugar beets. Now, is this something I'm supposed to provide? Because it doesn't, because that, I think the ones that I'm supposed to provide are like these, the supply and transport. This one is just a special contract to deliver. I took that to mean like like the one where we had to deliver the tractor. So we picked it up from a certain place, took it to a certain place, but I cannot find where. Okay, that's our sheep barn. Yeah, I wish there was another glowing circle like this somewhere on this map, and maybe there is, and I'm just missing it. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what it wants, so I am going to go ahead and cancel that contract. Okay. Well, that's okay. We wouldn't have had time to do it anyway. We are under half an hour from, and that's at 5 times speed from 5 o'clock. So it is time for us to end for today. So anyway, been sort of a little bit of a chaotic episode and everything, but what do we expect after our forest debacle? So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you liked the episode, please go down below and hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do that. And if you want to be notified when I make new videos, just ring the bell. And I will see you all in episode 22. Yeah, this was 21. Yeah. I'll see you in episode 22. Bye for now.